Alright, time for Chase. Chase number 4 and episode number 2 of the Player Q Evangelist and Slim the Faggy series as Soma gets taken down. He'll have some choice words for Player Q coming up in this next clip right here as Slim the Faggy gets the kill, and he is creeping right up to Player Q on the Chaos Gauge competition here as some shots are taken by Evangelist off the passenger seat into Chuppy's Rustler. Master Danny, a bad attempt there. Pro editing here, we keep the ellipses here. We see Deem and Peterman in a Sultan. Deem's off the ground, but he can't get in front to try to get a lag pit up, and they'll be taken out of the chase. Cesaplam Toro comes in with an HPV trying to take some shots here, but he's way too far away, as you can see on the alternate view right there. He's taking some long-range drive-by shots, none of which are even getting close to Evangelist and Slim the Faggy. In the tunnel here, we see Chuppy with the Rustler. He's trying to get in front to get the lag pit. He gets it, but Slim the Faggy is able to stay on the bike. As Chuppy, all he can do there is take some shots back as Cesaplam Toro continues to chase despite the outed tire. Evangelist now signaling Slim the Faggy to go to the airport now as we go into Flint Range, and now back to the primary view going into Los Santos. Faramir is behind us right now, trying to get closer here on this one as Evangelist will take some shots at Faramir's car as we hear some shots going into his car right there. He's trying to weave around the road, but Faramir, all he'll do is spin out, and he'll take a swim at the Verona beach, but he's not in the water. Everything here in the Baus Banshee's taking shots from Evangelist. He hits a pole right there, and Slim the Faggy will go up, slow down. He will get out of the bike and vehicle repair it. Everything is down the street, trying to take some shots with the sniper, but he doesn't connect on any of them. And now Slim the Faggy is about 20% behind Player Q and one gauge worth to try to get in front of him here as Cesaplam Toro is back. Slim the Faggy gets through the inlet right there, and now they're on the offensive. Tire out again for Cesaplam Toro, and now he's being shot up, not even defending himself as he keeps on going. Player Q comes in, pivotal kill right here. Cesaplam Toro jumps out, and the kill and hit contract goes to Player Q. Had Slim the Faggy gotten that, he would have taken the lead, but Player Q gets the advantage because he was not in the fever time from the end of the last episode in the first part of the series. So now Player Q with about a 50% gauge advantage. Everything comes up. He hits the bike. Slim the Faggy gets knocked off, but everything doesn't get the arrest somehow. As Slim the Faggy with a huge near miss right there as he gets through the end of the again, and they'll switch seats. Everything, or Evangelist, is now driving the FCR as everything can't believe what just happened. He could have gotten the arrest there, but instead, back to the drawing board. As we go into Verdant Bluffs, Evangelist goes over the fence. Everything gets out and takes some shots, but Evangelist will block off the shots aimed for the tire as Faramir now don't want none. As we're near the Sam Tower now, Evangelist and Slim the Shady with some open room to maneuver here as everything. Evangelist wants to get back to the action here, turns around, and he will find the nearby cop. Bega! Everything back in this one with the Banshee. His windshield is out, and now they'll engage in the middle of the street here as shots are going into both entities here, but everything taking the brunt of that. But Chuppy comes out of nowhere and spears the FCR and knocks both warrants off by the bike. Huge double arrest by Chuppy. Slim the Faggy saw Chuppy coming, but Evangelist didn't have enough time to switch his attention. Chuppy came in with a stallion nonetheless. Comes in and destroys Slim the Faggy and Evangelist. Player Q now the only one on the chase as we go eastbound, and we see everything fell off the FCR going into Idlewood. Pretty tough to 1v1 Player Q when it comes to a bike, but you gotta use your superhuman strength here, as Chuppy's still behind us in the Stallion as we pass the Infernus, which can only be used in San Fierro for all the LB fags out there. Shots being taken by both players, pot shots as we go into the sewer. Player Q going northbound in the sewer here, everything trying to chase up, and Player Q threads the needle, which neither I or everything can do. Chuppy crashes into everything and makes him fall off the bike, and Whittier beeline straight to the Stallion, and he gets knocked off the bike as well. So, bit of a clown show there by both cops, or all three cops, excuse me, as now there's a cop coming up later in the chase in Los Venturas. It's Ed Whittier in the HPV. It's a 1v1 in the Emerald Isle. Ed Whittier, a lot of motion right here as both armors are the same, but Whittier just lost all of his armor right there and then. Then he stands stationary next to the light beam, the light pole, takes an adrenaline pill. They will shoot again. I'm Cool OK comes in, and he hits a pole. Straight into a pole. You can hear the Maverick weakening, the police Maverick weakening, as the two will fight somewhere else, and Ed Whittier gets taken down. I guess he thought he had useful backup coming in, but instead, I'm Cool AK comes in, and here he is being useful, obviously, with the pistols, which will not even get close to Player Q here. So, Player Q gets out, he'll take out his sniper, and he'll shoot at I'm Cool OK, who lost the police Maverick. Player Q may be a bit bugged there, so you can see some shots going into himself, but I'm Cool OK did take some damage. I'm Cool OK drops down and takes Ed Whittier's HPV, but now, as you can see right there, he's being chased by Player Q. Obviously, all the embarrassing times that a cop gets chased by a warrant matter of time now, as I'm Cool OK with low health, he gets taken down. It's been 6 in-game minutes now, almost, since Evangelist and Slim the Faggy have been in the picture now. This has been prime time for Player Q to get a huge lead on the other competitors here. Now we have Suresh, who turned warrant from flipping us off. He's fighting Shivansh for whatever reason. Shivansh got caught up in the pole there. Suresh can't capitalize on it. As now we see another chase coming in. Zipper comes in an Infernus, and Alex Rowe, but Alex Rowe don't want to. He wants to go after Zipper. He's been chasing since Zipper got the kill on Alex Rowe earlier in the game day. Now going southbound is Shivansh, who thought about helping Alex Rowe, but now he'll fix his HPV. He'll get back on it, and Suresh will take some shots back at him. Another 1v1 here. Suresh has a hit contract, by the way, and Player Q's just lying in wait as Insane X passes by with a Rustler. A lot of going back and forth here by Shivansh and Suresh, but not a lot of damage being made here. Player Q comes back into it. Suresh is still standing around here, and now he's on the offensive. Player Q goes up and kills Suresh, and Shivansh gets blown into the Pocket Casino. I think that's the name of the casino. As Chuppy just came in just a second too late, he hit the wrong player. And now Chuppy with his FCR going up against Player Q as he goes up the hedges. The Clown's Pocket, excuse me, I said the Clown's Pocket. Either way, Shivansh comes in. He'll take some shots as well. Chuppy down to really low health. Player Q losing some health as well. Chuppy takes an adrenaline pill, Aretha's Pet. Player Q, though, beelining for Chuppy, takes down his health. Shivansh got the kill on Chuppy, and Player Q destroys Shivansh, and the 2v1 doesn't help him. You can't beat Player Q on that bike. And a huge failure there. As Shivansh with the team kill on Chuppy. and Givenchy. All downhill from there. LOL, Chucky, he says in chat. As for the first time in about 8 minutes, we'll see Evangelist back in the chase. Here he's back. He is back with the Rustler. Everything now comes in. He is in a bullet. Chuppy's he's the only other cop on the map. In the air, Evangelist is in the Rustler. He's the white blip on the map. Slim the Faggy with a cheetah. He is a yellow. Player Q is outside of his bike. Everything jets to him, but is too late to get up there. Everything now going close to Player Q, trying to get the lag pit, but Player Q ricochets off of him, takes some shots. Slim the Faggy will get into everything's way, and he will bait him into taking shots at him. Slim the Faggy will take some shots back. Everything gets out of the car, gets on top of the car, and instant death! Instant death, everything got out of the car, and instantly got destroyed by Slim the Faggy. And he'll get a kill on everything to try to make some ground here on Player Q with Fever Time coming in and activated. Evangelist coming in with the Rustler. On the primary view, he's taking some shots at Chuppy to put the pressure on him here. Dogfight here in the air. Evangelist has a lot of ground to make up here in this competition, but it is fever time as Chuppy really can't get an angle, as he'll have to crash land on the ground. Evangelist will win the dogfight. Player Q comes up. He will get the kill and hit contract on Chuppy, but Slim the Foggy didn't take any shots, so no kill assist for Slim the Foggy, and now Player Q with a commanding full 2-level lead here. Insane X now comes up with a Rustler, and Evangelist is winning this dogfight as well. Insane X jumps out, and he's on top of the building. He stays on top of the building, not moving. Evangelist comes over there, and he'll clip Insane X off the top of the building, and he splat deaths on top of another building. Insane X got a bit too cute there, thought he got out of the way of Evangelist, but he sat there like a dog and got taken down. A lot of points there won by Evangelist as a cop comes up. Givenchy again, 2v1 HPV versus the Cheetah. Givenchy's trying to get an angle here as he gets spun out. He rides the car. Slim the Fire takes some shots at his car is on fire, but he has an fix. He will use it. Givenchy losing health rapidly. He gets taken down. Gonna see another fever time last 2 minutes of the chase coming up as Evangelist will ditch the Rustler. Another Rustler in the air. It is Suresh who's looking to get some backup after revenge. Excuse me, as he got destroyed by Player Q earlier in this game day, and now Whittier is back up in Las Venturas. It seems like San Fierro is sending one cop at a time. They have to get more cops here at the same time. You can't 2v1 these guys, not even 1v1 these guys, as Player Q with an easy kill there on Ed Whittier. He brought an FCR, did he? Well, I guess the label was wrong anyway. Fever time coming up. Evangelist now trying to get back to his Rustler. As a Rustler's coming in, Chuppy clips Evangelist to the ground, but doesn't get Player Q. Chuppy now with nowhere to go, sedates on the ground, now down low. Suresh jacks Player Q. No, he doesn't. Chuppy got up off of the reaction, and he gets taken down. So Suresh, in the end, after trying to sabotage Player Q, fails and actually causes Player Q to kill Chuppy. What a fail right there. Minute and a half left to go in the game week. Evangelist is back in the Rustler. Player Q has no chance of getting Slim the Fag, getting Suresh right now, as we see two Policeman Maverick cops here, Insane X and Ollie 123 coming in trying to get at Evangelist's Rustler here. They will not land on top of the building. Don't really know what they're gonna do at this juncture. They can't really do anything. As Insane X now going in front of Evangelist Rustler here. That's a terrible idea, as it's now on fire, and they both get taken down. Evangelist to level 6 now, but the explosion blows up and makes player Q's stretch disappear. Lubar gets Alien Furnace and forces Master Danny to passenger abuse, and Slim the Foggy gets taken down. Everything's bike is on fire. Suresh comes back. Lubar gets back in the car. Evangelist goes on the offensive, but he fails. Black smoke on the Rustler. He does use the Instafix. He's at a bad angle now as Lubar gets out and takes some shots. Evangelist cannot any longer try to take some shots at everything. Tries to flee. He can't get off the ground and somehow escapes the blowing up Rustler. Level 7 now as he'll go towards the stretch. 5 seconds left in the game week. Chuppy there to the east of him in the Emerald Isle, but he's not able to get any closer, and Evangelist survives. And now it's time to rate that chase. Great chase brought on, and great series brought on by Player Q, Evangelist, and Slim the Shady. Here, give this chase an A. One of the best, if not arguably the best chase of the season. As the Chaos competition is concerned, Player Q gets the win. He got to level 8 of the Chaos gauges. Evangelist with 7 levels, Slim the Shady with 6. I bet Slim the Foggy right now is saying, "What? This is rigged! How'd Evangelist come back and beat me?" But well, he did his damage during fever time, and that's what you gotta do. Cops on the screen. Pretty tough for these cops here. Lubar and Master Danny. Lubar pulled a disco or a Fred killer here and forced Master Danny the passenger abuse, so that's why he only got a C+. Chuppy got a C-. He got the double arrest with the Stallion and Jefferson, but all the other deaths brought it down a bit. Everything in D+. A lot of D's for the rest. I'm cool okay with the Super F. And now it's time to get into the Stugatz of the series. Lots of Stugatzian things in this series, but it'll go to Suresh. Start the clip here. Suresh Shivansh having a very long fight on the strip. Again, Suresh had a hit contract. So at this juncture, if you can't kill Shivansh within a matter amount of seconds, you gotta disengage, because once your health goes down, Player Q's lying in wait, and here he is right now. His health is low enough. Player Q, #1 in hits in CNR history, comes in, destroys him. You gotta feel the situation. Suresh did not do that on his way to the Stugatz. And that's it. All the January chases are over, and after having 4 episodes encompass the series in our last 5, maybe we can go back to some boring chases. Later this month, we'll go back on the grind and do a recording session. Again, congratulations to Player Q for some street cred as he wins the Chaos competition. GG to Evangelist and Slim the Faggy as well. Nice chases.